I don't think I've ever had any process go smoothly as put in my pool, which was, when you really think about it, was major. And there was not one single solitary. And even now, when, if they tell me they're coming at 10 o'clock to open, they will be here at 10 o'clock. They'll be here at 5 to 10. No, I love Seasonal World. I do. When we were ready to put the pool in, we looked in a few places under some people's recommendations, but really not too many. And we knew from the minute that we walked into Seasonal World that was pretty much it. They helped us with our design, they talked to us about our yard, they actually helped us make decisions about the pool that I don't think anybody else would have, nobody else had suggested. So that's how we, pretty much didn't shop around. We went on a good recommendation of somebody that we trusted, and they happened to be right. The virtual design was a major thing. I have a very difficult time imagining. I know exactly what I would want, and I think that the way our property was, it was the most amazing thing ever that I actually could change the furniture and put the furniture that we planned. And I think it wasn't necessarily so much for the pool, but for the surrounding area around the pool and the entrance into the pool from the back deck that the virtual design was. And it was also very exciting, when you have 3 little children, that you actually had a picture. And they sent me an email and I could print a picture, and on the refrigerator was the picture of our pool way before we, had plans to dig for it. So it was really, it was a great thing, the virtual design. Our construction process, I would never have believed, went from one step to the next step to the next step completely without any problem. As far as Seasonal World was concerned, whatever they told me, they were absolutely right. If they said they were going to be there, they were there. When they told me that pool would be ready, I never in a million years believed them. It was ready before we even expected it to be done. Everything was exactly the way they told us it would be. From the very first meeting, we met with Tony, the first meeting we had before any steps, right to the end. They were true to exactly what, they had told us from the very first meeting. The Vanquish cleaning system, which really, we didn't really realize exactly what it was, except that it was something that Seasonal World offered. I had looked at the little films and blurbs online to see what exactly it was about. I have to say, it is, and we're heavily wooded. It takes care of everything. My husband, I think because he thinks he should, vacuums the pool, aside from like in the beginning of the season, vacuums the pool maybe twice. Quick skim, and if you end up with a little bit of extra leaves, you just run the filter a little bit longer. But that it is a pretty amazing system. We expected to have a lot of work to do with the pool, especially a huge pool, but no problems. As far as Seasonal World goes, that they're very community. They're a local business. And not that I'm so much feel that you need to really support local business people, but really when you think about it, and I think Seasonal World is what's taught me that, they support our schools. They support the community. They're a big part of Jackson, and I think that that's great. That in another way makes me happy to support them, because they support our local, community. When we had first met Tony, he met us as a new neighbor. We were new to the area. We had only been here about 6 months, and he talked to us all about the schools and about what local restaurants to visit, and just welcome to it was more or less welcome to the neighborhood. We met him as a friend, and Seasonal Worlds has been our friends since we put the pool in. I call them, they know who I am. All I ever had to do was say my address, And right away, they knew exactly who they, and I knew they knew. So we're we are just Seasonal World customers, and part of that family. They're a pleasure. You go to see them in the office, they know you and they treat you like like you're important.